our healthy brains, better memory, better cognitive thinking. Okay? And it's no surprise, I think, to you what you see on this list. And a lot of times they say what's good for the heart is good for the brain. And like I said, you see this list, and that definitely is replicated there. And it is on your on the back side of your first page there. The list is there for you. First of all, getting enough and good sleep is important. Not just the quantity of sleep, but good quality sleep. All right? Eating a heart-healthy diet is another aspect of a healthy brain. And sometimes you hear about certain brain foods like blueberries and different things, and certainly those certain foods will help, but just overall having an overall nutritious meal that's low in fat, that's got lots of fruits and vegetables in it is very good for your cognitive health. Exercising. Exercising is very important also, and there's a colleague of ours on campus has been doing a lot of research on exercise, physical exercise in conjunction with mental ability, and is finding more and more of a connection there. And the biggest part of it is more like the aerobic exercise. The kind that gets your heart beating, because basically it's getting the heart beating, it's getting the blood pumping, it's getting the blood with the oxygen more to your brain, and that's even more beneficial than like weightlifting or those types of exercises. Decrease your stress. You can't prevent stress, it's part of life, right? But we want to find ways to decrease or manage our stress better. So everybody's got different ways that they deal with stress, whether that be meditation, whether that be getting a massage, whether that, doing the exercises, things you have to find your way of keeping your stress levels manageable. Having social and emotional support, which basically means getting out and about and being part of a group. Just like if you participate in any church groups, bunco, cards, any types of groups that you visit regularly with your friends and with peers and with family, that is very beneficial. And as people get older, a lot of times we see them isolate themselves and stay home more because maybe they are embarrassed because they can't hear well or have other disabilities. And that's actually the worst thing that they can do, because as you isolate yourself and you cut yourself off from people and interacting, that will affect your memory and in your thinking. So definitely being around people is a good thing. So if you, next time you want to go out with the girls, tell your spouse, I'm doing some brain health stuff, right? I'm doing some health for my brain. Okay, and then finally, what we're going to focus on today is challenging your brain with newness or novelty. Okay? And the biggest point of this is that, how many of you do crossword puzzles regularly? Okay, several. Any Sudoku players? Any? Okay. Anybody watch Jeopardy or any of those trivia games? Okay. Those are very good things to do. Those are very good to keep your, exercise and alert and, quick. But if that's all you do, that's not enough. Okay? And I always kind of liken it to if you went to the gym and you started out with 1 pound weights, and at first they were kind of difficult, but then they got real easy. And if you just kept doing that, it's not exercise anymore. You got to increase the weights. You got to make it a little more difficult. Okay? So same here. You've got to try a variety of things and make them a little more challenging to you to get exercise. Okay? So, and they also need to be interesting to you also. Right? So the first thing that we're going to